Hi friends, Jennifer Jennings, Realtor with NextHome Realty Solutions BCS in Bryan College Station. Love being your online real estate advice columnist. Remember, if you have any questions, email me at heyjenrealtor@gmail.com. And I got a good one today because this is one of the ones that we get frequently. Let me read it to you real quick. It says, "Hey Jen, I was wondering, how does a house pass inspections?" Now, I love this question for a couple of reasons. The first reason is it really kind of brings home my point about when you're talking with a real estate professional, you want to make sure you talk with someone who's actually in your market, because what we do here in Texas may not apply to what you do in California or New Jersey or anywhere else. That's the first reason I think this is a great question, because it reminds you to find a local professional to help you when you're looking to buy or sell property. The second reason I like it is because there's no such thing. So a house doesn't pass inspections here in Texas. There's no one that goes through and says, "Congratulations, here's your stamp and your house has passed." And it's not like a pass or fail scenario. What you have in Texas are two different time periods where a third party will come in and look at the house. And this is what is misinterpreted as a house passing inspections or not. The first person that comes in, or the first person that you have the right to have come in, is a home inspector. And that's even a vague term because you can literally have anything inspected that you want. Most people have a home inspector that does a real general overview of all the systems in the house. And these people are licensed by TREC, just like a real estate agent. They have certain standards that they have to perform, certain things that they have to look at to make sure that the house is, that they can report on the things that the house has, and if those things are functional or in need of repair or not present. And that is paid for by you as the buyer. So the buyer can hire a third-party inspector of their choosing to come in, look at the house, and they give you a report. Now, the report that they give you is not a pass-fail report. It's just a report telling you what is actually in the property, so that you know more of what it is that you're buying. A good example that I had recently was I have a client who's buying a house and there's a pool, and on the, where the pool equipment is located, there's the pool filter, and then there was a heating element also for the pool. And so we go in, we do the inspections, we hire a pool inspector to come in, and he tells us that the pool works fine, but the heater's not connected. And so while it looked like there was a heater for the pool on the property, the gas line had been disconnected, and so the pool did not heat. Great thing to find out when you're still in negotiations with the seller on repairs or price or condition of the home. So it wasn't a pass-fail, it was a, hey, you thought you had this, but you don't. The other person that comes in and looks at the property is also a third party that's hired by the bank. So you hire the inspector to come in and give you an idea of what the condition of the home is. A bank is going to hire an inspector. I mean, newsflash, you actually pay for the inspector, but the bank is going to pick the inspector, or the appraiser, because they want to make sure that it's a non-biased person. So you pay for an appraisal, the bank is going to hire an appraiser, the appraiser is going to come out and tell the bank what the property's value actually is. They look at the overall market, they tell the bank what the condition of the house is. Is it a conforming house to the other houses on the block, or is it non-conforming? And then the appraiser gives a value that they would assess to that house. So again, it's not a pass-fail, it's a, hey, we think this house is worth this much money, and they just give it back to the bank. Now, either one of those two reports can trigger the contract terminating. However, neither one of them require the contract to terminate based on what the report provides. So there is no pass-fail on an inspection, but you can choose not to move forward if you're not happy with the condition of the house and you're still within your termination option of the contract. Or if the bank is not happy with the appraised value versus what you're paying, that can also trigger the ability for you to get out of the contract at that time too. Hopefully that kind of clears things up. Again, this is in Texas. Can't say what happens in the rest of the states, but I do know that's how things operate here. If you have any other questions you want to email me, don't forget, heyjenrealtor@gmail.com. Thanks, guys.